Hey guys, it's me, Pikminmaster123, here with another video, and today we are finally back with Creeper World. Now, if you haven't seen this already, Creeper World is an older version of another game I've been playing recently called Particle Fleet Emergence. It's part of the same storyline, and what it is there is this liquid-like substance called Creeper that is destroying everything in the universe. So we stopped last time on Corvus, one of the harder maps, and today we are going into Draco. Draco. This world was barely inhabitable even before the creeper got here. Now it's just a horror. Get us off this rock as quickly as possible. There's another artifact. Pick it up, but don't delay the escape. We're on the edge of a giant caldera, which is probably this. And we're almost in a creeper volcano. Okay. Ops. What the? Okay, automatically started for no reason. Okay. I want to turn off the music for right now because we don't want to get copyrighted. And let's go straight into this. So what we need to do is first get some economy going through these little collectors. The more we get out around here, the better. And then we can start getting some better stuff. So this seems to be progressing very fast. That is a lot of creeper coming here. Yeah, we're gonna be in trouble soon. Soon this will be fixed up too, so we can finally start getting more stuff. Okay, first things first, we need a blaster there, and we need to start... How high is this? Okay, it's starting to get a little bit higher. We're gonna need to start putting more of these collectors over here. And then set up a blaster. So these collectors are pretty much solar panels. They collect energy for you in the bottom right. These little blasters are like little laser cannons to help you fight off this creeper. And then you have a main base right here that does all your stuff. You have a storage relay and a speed relay. Speed makes these move faster, storage makes it so you can have more energy. And then you have mortar, which is a heavy gun. Yeah, we're gonna need to get as much of this zone green as possible, because that shows how much of the area is ours. We're gonna deactivate this too, because if we don't, we're gonna start running out of energy very fast here. We sort of need that to hold the creeper off. Yeah, this stuff's almost to our level, so we're gonna need this artillery very soon. So this will actually pierce through multiple layers, As you can see, it's 3 layers deep, pretty much. Yep, 3 layers deep. And once this gets up and it suits, it should be able to pierce through all of it. Well, I mean 3 layers of the map. This stuff, for each layer, I think it's like 5 of these other layers, but this really helps take it down. Now it's all, these 2 areas should funnel straight into here, besides for like this little side area. Because this is gonna start rapidly losing a ton of creeper, which means all of this around it will try and fill the gap. So in a way, it's pretty much water, but it also not. Because creeper will get desperate. As you'll see in a second. So the more of these we get online, just the better in general we will be in our energy situation. And this should be enough to hold off the creeper, so we should be fine that way, but we're gonna need these guys to hold off this extra bit. Also have this to worry about, so we're gonna need to try and power as much of this area as we can. Okay, I'm gonna move this mortar so we can get to the deeper areas. And these 2 turrets should be able to just hold off this area for right now. So the next thing we want is actually one of these speed upgrades. They just make it so these guys move a ton faster. However, they do cost a lot of energy and take a while to make. So you need to get a lot of economy before you even decide to start doing that. We might be able to move up a bunch more here now. Okay, we almost got this speed upgrade. I think I expanded a little bit too much, but it should be... Okay, there we go. Now all of these, as you can see, is now moving a lot faster to their destinations. Even though we don't have, in general, this greater amount of energy because of that, we do have faster speed. so it can send more energy at a time, or send more energy to where they need to go faster. That's too much. Yeah, you do not want to make more than 2 of those at a time. Yeah, as you can see right here, it's filling up very fast. See, it's already got filled up right there. Now what we're trying to do, this dude can take as much creeper as like many layers. So every single layer has a certain amount that it gets hit by this. So if you're shooting at one layer, this guy's ineffective. The more layers that there are, the more damage it will do. Try this even though it's sort of risky. Now I can hit all the way to the bottom. So the more of these speed that we get, the better. In some of the later levels, getting more energy is better because so energy is like stored up energy that you can keep for longer. Collection and depletion. Well, collection is just what you get in period. Depletion is how much energy is being used at this moment. So that's why we might want to disarm or even deactivate some of these from building, because we don't have enough energy and we need a hold at least. So in the later levels, you're gonna need a bunch of these storage so that you can save up enough energy so you can go for a decent amount of time where the collection is much lower than the depletion. Now the thing that you might be wondering is, well, how do we stop the creeper? Well, there's no actual way to actually destroy these things and spawn it in. The only thing that you can do is to suppress them. But first things first, we need to move out a little bit more with these guys. These collectors. So we don't want to suppress this one in the middle just yet. But what we can do is try and suppress these ones on the outside. Okay, this artifact is a bit of an enigma. Our scientists will have to analyze it for some time before we can learn anything from it. So, what they're saying is, either next mission or later in this mission, after a certain amount of time, they will say something about it. Which, this is actually a much older game. They have 4 Creeper World games currently out. If you're not counting, like, games specifically named Creeper World. You also have Particle Fleet Emergence, which is still in the same storyline, but it's not named Creeper World. So some people were confused on, is it part of the same game or no? Well, it is part of the same game. Series. Now because of the storage, we can watch our deficit really quick. So down here our deficit is much higher, however, we're not getting any deficit and we're still pumping out the same amount no matter what. The reason is because we upgraded our energy right here. So now we can hold a good amount of energy while still not losing. So as you can see right here, the creeper is actually condensing. So now that it's disconnected from this, and only is powered from here, the creeper sort of has to fall back. And also, it's trying to get down here because this is also being constantly depleted. So the way this sort of works, the creeper, is we have guys shooting at it, and after a certain point, it will, like if our guys get too close to that creeper emitter, the creeper will actually start pumping out more than normal. Sort of similar to what happened during Particle Fleet Emergence. It just started sending a ton of emergence. So then, if you have this guy next to it, it will suppress it. So the creeper will pretty much give up and will only send out a small amount. Now, if more creeper comes from over here on top of it, it will start speeding up again, and it will send a very, very large amount of creeper after you. Like, spawn a very large amount of creeper. But if this is just here shooting at it, it will be constantly suppressed, and it will pretty much give up. But I sort of call, like, whenever it starts sending everything, a sort of last stand. You could, like, think of it that way. And the relays are pretty much longer versions of these that can't collect energy. So if I put one here, I could have another one here and it will link. But it's not very useful right now. Also, these die in pretty much one hit to the creeper. The only main problem we're having is just well, on this run, the main problem we're having is that we do not have very much energy because we only have this one energy producer. Now we will get another one eventually, but it's gonna be a while. Okay, it looks like that area was cleared. So we're gonna want a second blaster set up right there so we can start capturing it. Also, if Creeper is on top of the green space, I think, yeah, it's still gonna produce energy from that green area, even if there's Creeper there. But Creeper is pretty much corrosive water in a way that can melt through steel very fast. start sending our guys down here to start securing this little landing area. If you want to call it that. Sort of a landing zone. Yeah, as you can see, the creeper is pushing very hard here and not pushing very hard here. That's sort of like how it acts. Like, it wants to keep this connection right here going. It wants to be connected to more creeper. If it's not, then it starts dissipating. That's why it wants to still be connected. The closer this mortar gets to the middle, the more damage it will start doing. And we can also send energy even when there is creeper right there, which is also pretty useful. So the goal to escape the creeper, because you can't actually destroy it, is that you have to power all of these sort of beacon things. I think they call it a rift in this game. It's not like particle fleet emergence in a way. It's sort of like particle fleet emergence, where if you attack the main core, it will start like pushing harder, but not where if you attack this, everything will auto aggro on you. Sort of just want to keep its line connected. Because as you can see, this area right here is just evaporating because it's not connected to either of these. Because it can't survive when there's not enough creeper or creeper emitters around the area. And once you leave, all of your turrets run out of energy, because these have to be processed by the main area and then sent back energy. So once you leave a planet, all your defenses are there, but they don't have any more energy. So if you're wondering why we can't just stay here either, it's because the creeper also travels, like, through space. So that's how it got to all of these planets. Like, it landed self-made asteroids. That's pretty much how the game said it, at least. Now this one will be suppressed on the top right, and now we should be able to just focus on the middle. So pretty much, when we leave this area, you'll see everything will power down. All the green lines will go. Yeah, so pretty much, our defenses will now be destroyed. but the creeper actually moves too. So, okay. Since we finished Draco, we're gonna go straight on to Crux. We appear to be in a good position on this world. Should be able to reach and energize these totems with reasonable ease. Worlds like these are pretty rare, so enjoy it while you can. Don't let the creeper advance into the valley too far. Blasters and mortars on the heights that flank into the valley would be good. It'll cut off the creeper. So first things first, we're gonna pause the game. Second thing, so all the creeper spawns over there. So first things first, we're gonna wanna start getting these collectors. So what we want to do is we want to hold the creeper off here, but not let it spread here very easily. So first things first to sort of do that is we want to start moving these collectors towards the middle and build a laser turret right around there. I said for the music to stop. I don't understand how this is too much. You've been doing it the entire time. Okay, our energy should be going up now. We're about to need a laser cannon really soon here. Are we still using the same amount of energy? Okay, we're gonna need this, and then start building one of these right here. So collector there, and a collector down here. We're gonna need as much available energy as possible for this level. Also, all the stuff is just stacked right there on top of each other. Also, I feel like these collectors should be able to collect down on like the level below them too. But this is the oldest version, like the first game, so we're gonna need a speed up tile coming right here soon. Okay, we're gonna need this little relay next. So what the relay is gonna do, it's able to transport energy over a farther area. So if we can cut this area off right here, and then cut another part of it off right there, we should be fine. And then we can mortar it into the middle area to stop it from expanding. Problem is we can't really move any of our assets right now, so we're gonna have to build new ones. That's gonna take some of our energy stockholds away. we're gonna build another collector up here now, so that we can move this guy forward a little bit more. Actually take out this choke point. Now we'll move this other dude up here too. Crap, I forgot about that. He wasn't getting any energy for some reason. And now he's losing his health. Okay, there we go. So this will start to dissipate now. Okay, now it's going over the walls, so we have a whole new problem. So next thing, I guess, is we're gonna need a mortar. And start expanding our collectors. Okay, we should be fine now. We should be able to start getting some of these speed upgrades. So now mortar's arming, so we should be able to start taking out their heaviest or their largest locations. Take out all of these layers, and then we can start working on taking out this northern zone, because it's going to start being a problem soon. Although this is going to need energy. And this should speed up very soon. Yep, there we go. It's speeding up a lot now. So we're just going to need a lot more storage for this level. Although we're going to have to go into a lot of deficits for it. So the winning condition is pretty much taking all of these. And the losing condition is if this is destroyed, you will lose. We're gonna need another mortar right here just in case. you're not doing much of anything, so just go over here. Yeah, we're sort of running low on energy here for just 1 second, but we should be back to normal once all of these finish. We should finish in 2 seconds. Okay, there we go. A lot of them are finishing now. Okay, we're gonna need another relay here, 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 and here. And then we can move this guy up so we can also start selling at these areas. Selling. So we're gonna want to move this guy back so we can protect that area. See how high this speed bonus can go. Let's see if we can get it to ludicrous speed. I mean, even with a very large deficit here, I mean, we are still getting enough energy to keep most of these still active, so that's where the speed comes in. If it gets to one place faster, then it's going to be a lot more energy efficient, apparently. And this should finish up in just like 1 second. see how fast this can go. So these are already moving pretty fast. So let's just see what the max is. So, it appears to be going pretty darn fast and may or may not be breaking the game. I mean, let's just finish up this level. It's pretty much time to finish up the level now. So let's just go into mega deficit for right now. Okay, that's enough deficit. This should be receding now, so that's good. Okay, this level is pretty much over. We just have to wait for this to be built and that to be given all the energy it needs. And I think we also made it so this isn't producing as much anymore too. So, yeah, that's a pie graph of everything. Or it's, what did I even say? That's a chart graph for everything. And let's finish off this video with one more level, and it's called Octan. Well, that's a lot of dialogue. Ops, sound the city alarm. We have trouble coming. This is one of the scientists we rescued a couple of worlds back. He had critical information. He and his crew spent some time in orbit around the world, and they observed something unexpected. The creeper has started producing aerial spores. They're launched from great distances and target human-made structures. When they land, they release patches of creeper and immediately destroy everything in the vicinity. We have no defense against this. We found something we can adapt as a defense. Nearby schematic for some missile technology that the Octans have been working on. Octan is constantly bombarded by meteor debris, so they have developed some advanced missile tracking technology to deal with it. Pick up this schematic, and we can use those missiles to defend against the spores. So, the sensors can detect incoming spore attacks at great distances, and they augmented the command console to show a countdown timer for when the next spores attack. Also, you might want to build redundancy into the network If they make it through, you don't want a whole section to lose power. One more thing, scientists have identified a potential weakness in the creeper. Apparently, if you get a blaster in range of a creeper emitter and eliminate the surrounding creeper, should be able to cap off the emitter. Yeah, that's what we've been doing. Okay. Immediately pause the game. So the missile is over there. The next spore attack is in 3 minutes and 58 seconds. And we have, that's not very long. Yeah, it's showing an arrow. So these don't seem to be the fast ones, but these two in the corner seem to be the fast ones. So the deficit shouldn't be there anymore. We should have enough. Oh, now it's using even more for some reason. So let's get a blaster up and running because we're gonna need it. I forgot exactly how the spores work. Spores. So we're gonna have to figure this out again. I think it's 1 turret per spore. I think 1 comes out of each area, but I'm not sure of that. I wish it said how many spores. It's gonna be in 1 minute and 53 seconds, or 50 seconds now. So we're gonna need this pretty soon. We're gonna need another blaster over here because this is starting to grow a little bit too tall. Yeah, we're starting to get in deficit again. Should be fixed once all of these are built. And once this is built, it should be fixed, period. But looks like we're about to get that schematic now, so that should help us a lot. So excellent news, Commander. The missile tech can be utilized to create a surface-to-air missile system. This SAM unit should be able to shoot down incoming creeper spores. Build several of these units and spread them around your base. You may need to move them around as you expand your base. Also, Commander, the schematics listed 5 worlds where the Octans planned to ship technology. Program the coordinates for the first of those worlds into the totems. That's where we're heading next. Okay, so now we're going to get all the technology. So now we get these SAM turrets. Surface to air, yeah. that we didn't overbuild. Also, you might want to send this back here so you can start. We're about to lose these supply lines. Oh, it's like a one-time thing if it's not connected to the creeper, I get it. But, yeah, looks like we lost the SAM turret. And 2 of our collectors. I almost said pylons because it sort of reminds me of the Protoss with these power grids. Can these, I think, yeah, these guys can move too, that's good. So once they're fully armed, we should just be able to let them do whatever. Just sit there until we actually get some stuff. Because they won't shoot at the creeper, they will only shoot at the spores, aka those comet things. I think we built a little bit too much here. Yeah, but this is really a longer level. You just have to sit back and let all the stuff build. Man, this is taking a lot longer to get all this stuff built. Those SAM turrets also did a very good job at killing all those comets. I wish this prioritize stuff on the top zone. There's not much I can do though. Like, we're starting to get very low on resources. The only thing I can think of doing is actually just building more storage units. So we're gonna wait to that to get maxed, and then we're gonna get more storage units. looks like we still have 3 other things that we will be able to unlock. The more we build, the more energy we'll have. Long term. But yeah, we're just gonna need more turrets, period. I'm gonna wait for this to go up a bunch, and I'm gonna try something. But we're about to be attacked by spores again. The problem is, all of this is really just to hold off the creeper. I'm not actually pressing back against it right now. But the best plan I could come up with just now was just to get turrets on standby back here. And then I'm going to send a bunch of turrets to start pressuring this area. And if we can stop this from pumping out more creeper, we should be able to just hold it with 2 turrets. Or 3. I wish there was a fast forward function. That would really help. Now's the best time as ever to do the counter-attack, so I'm just gonna start moving my guys into position. to stay there for right now. I think we only need Sweet to hold these guys off right now. Get that guy out of there now. Now we should be able to have a decent amount more energy to work with. Okay, we should be able to cap this off very soon. There we go. Okay, good. Defenses took care of it. Right side should be fine for right now. Keep on pushing on left side in the meantime. We're gonna keep that one there because we need to keep that guy next to it, else he'll just start spilling out a ton of creeper. Meanwhile, we need to make these SAM turrets. So we should be able to take and suppress this area next. Should be able to suppress these areas soon. Cost us a quarter. Start moving all these entire turrets up. Let's just defend the entrance to the entirety of the map. Okay, we should be able to finish up this level here in like 2 seconds. Just sending this mortar up. Then we can take the deeper creep out. Should be able to finish it before the next down. And this core attack is coming. Hopefully it does not destroy any of this. You know what? We have more time. No, we don't. No, we don't. Okay, looks like our missiles well. Systems are doing good. And continue. So that was the Octan. Next time, on the next video, we will be visiting Tukna. Tukna? I don't know how to say it. Thank you guys for watching. Go down in the description and join our Discord. And thanks for being here, guys. See ya.